final mention for those who are on time and here. Type something in the AMA questions channel. Ask about the community round or the game, or just tell me a joke, or just say hello. Tell me how you are, and I'll get you an apostle. I better screenshot right now the participants for those who participated here, and also who also answered. Let's see. Also answered. Oh wait. Who also typed something in the AMA questions? I'll grab you guys an apostle ticket. Okay, now let's go. Scrolling all the way back up to the pinned message. All right, first question out of the card. Surprised? No. Hi, Hard. How's your holiday? Hope you had a good time in Thailand. Do we have the date for the community round that can be shared? Oh, this was before the. I think this was done. This was asked before the medium. So to reiterate, the date for our community round begins on the 12th. It works much like a VIP whitelist and the normal whitelist thingy, where with the Omega rows go first on the 12th, and then upon the 13th, if I remember correctly, the next round is open up for all eligible whitelisted people. First come, first served basis. How will the snapshot be done any dates? It will be done sometime before it. So just hold on to your assets, please. We will announce the cutoff of the snapshot once we have done the final one. But just hold on to it. Okay, boss 包不要吓我，刚想买几个星球，给点时间。钱包规则吧。Oh, okay. Boss 包 was saying don't scare him. He wants to buy a few more planets. Give him some time to collect it. Yeah, you got time. You got time. 还有时间，还有时间。能有几天吧。MNG, haven't heard about the Apostle figurine and the Baron NFT in a while. Any news about it? No news about it. But for those who never heard, the Origins Apostles collection rewards involves if you collect all 12 and keep it there, there'll be a time frame with which we will be publishing our very first figures. Not the plushies, not the cushions, but Apostle figures. If you have ever seen me in a meeting in my company, there's actually a mini template mods of these apostles behind me in gray. We'll get them one. The Baron NFT is also another special NFT that will come down the line for Origin Apostle holders who collect all 12. That will have some function in game, but I never revealed and still not revealing. So, well, please wait. Hey. OK， 目标100个原始星球，哇，这个目标太好了。好，OK， hello the card. What are the differences between ecosystem, community, and win to earn in APRS distributions? Okay. Let me open up the. Let me share my screen on the white paper. Holy crap! I have like a huge window with a lot of tabs. Let me create a clean one. Okay, what do we want to see? The white paper. Okay, sharing my screen to explain the screen to explain the allocations. Guys, I am really sorry. I'm supposed to do this properly with the pie charts and everything in here, but there really isn't time, so I lazily slapped my token allocation deck from my deck just straight here. In the meantime, we'll update it to make it pretty soon. But I hope you can see my screen. Maybe I can try to zoom in a little bit. Oh, I cannot. Yeah, what's happening? Can you see it properly? I need magnifying glasses. Second. Oh wait, I know what to do. Maybe I can just. Maybe I can just. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, what is that? Maybe like this. Well, How about you guys have access to the white paper? I'll just talk a little bit about it. So the question was ecosystem. So what's in the ecosystem? What's the breakdown? Actually, there will be a bigger pie chart coming towards the token launch to talk about the pie chart. But basically, it's going to be made up of the liquidity, our own treasury, which is part project treasury, part DAO treasury. The DAO treasury will grow, much like many other games, as we recycle APRS tokens from the marketplace. 50% of it goes straight to the DAO treasury. The other 50% goes to a treasury management team to invest. Some of the ETH that we get, some of the APRS we may put in staking pools, or we will do some marketing campaigns for some of our partners to do some airdrops that may be provided for some of the daddies, overseers, wranglers, for incentive bonuses. And then there's also I think there's some yield farming and special pools down the line in the expeditions, and sometimes it's just to monitor the token price, because as I said, we want to make sure that APRS token price is on a steady uptrend. So if there are any speculative attempts coming in here, the treasury will kick in to help protect it from the sharks out there. And so that's mostly it. In terms of the community, the community 5%, as we said before, is for primevals and star holders, mostly primevals, for seasonal distribution, meaning our asset holders will get seasonal airdrops. But of course, it's not just free. We'll probably put some tasks and base it on the activity that these holders had, how long they held, whether active, whether participating. And it's sort of like a dividend reward that we give to our asset holders. Of course, the pre-views get their bonuses. The starlords also get the bonuses. But this will be like a perpetual distribution, and this is like confirmed that we will distribute, but we may distribute more according to the DAO treasury. According to, of course, the DAO community that votes. Again, the DAO community's mixture, I'm still thinking, if you've been in any of my past AMAs, you'll understand that I want to include everyone in the DAO, not just APRS token holders, but also NFT holders, Apostle holders, Animal holders, even free-to-play gamers who contribute a lot in our community. I would like to hear their voice. Of course, APRS holders will hold heavier weight in the votes, but we'll try to get everyone in. Because if I do want to do a DAO, I want to do a real DAO that's not just dominated by whales holding the tokens and assets, aka me. So all the projects, it doesn't make sense. So it will be something like that. But yes, the community is safe to airdrop, but we won't be airdropping much in the beginning TGE phase. It is very imperative that we can steady the price and control the sell pressure. Also, 1 second. Someone's calling me. Am I not speaking? Right? 我做緊 AMA 你知㗎嗬？ Oh my god, Yulon. Yulon is so out of it. Sorry. That was Yulon calling me. I thought there's an emergency. Wait. Is there an emergency? Oh, I'm still here. Okay. Where was I? Community airdrops, how it gets airdropped. Not many airdrops in APRS in the beginning. This is the core ecosystem token that we must protect to ensure that the price and value of it can continue to rise. We will begin to slowly distribute more according to the recycle rate of our tokens, which resembles the health of our ecosystem. Sorry for all the new terms here, but recycle rate pretty much means how fast people are using their tokens effectively by breeding, minting, minting apostles, minting relics, renting orbital tracks, scholar doing scholar rentals. I mean, these are symbols and KPIs that measures the health of the economy. And we will only be releasing airdrops or more liquidity and everything into the market because we have a healthy utilization of the APRS token. If this is very low, meaning everyone just buying here, staying there, and just speculating, we won't be releasing any of this too soon. And of course, it's still a conjecture. Let's see how the market reacts to our token launch, and we'll see how it goes. It's already unlocked. We can distribute as we desire, but we'll see how the token price goes and how the community and the ecosystem goes first. Win to Earn is specifically designed for the seasonal rewards. Axie Infinity's initial allocation for Win to Earn, it's highly similar to that. So after at the end of each season of Apron's PvP ranking leaderboard, we will reward a certain amount of APRS according to your tier. Of course, there's also giant tournaments that we will host. Well, not just one giant tournament, but as we said, there'll be different types of tournaments hosted by many different partners or fans of Apron. We will help support them depending on the difficulty and type of tournament they host. It could be a squad-only tournament. It could be a try-only tournament. It could be a certain skill card ban tournament. Support that by providing this to all these communities. But of course, sorry, I should speak slower. But the bulk of it will go to, of course, the main events. This should kick in around the time of season 3, but we'll see. We'll see how the tokens goes. There may be a chance that we'll be announcing something bigger to distribute this. Team and advisors is very straightforward. Ecosystem covered, community round, and the investment rounds are about the same. TGE is for the centralized exchanges or the initial liquidity on the centralized exchange if there needs to be. I hope that answers some of your questions. For the exact percentages, please await the further medium that will be published closer to the token launch and probably together with the centralized exchange announcement. Alrighty. Moving on to the next question. I think that would answer a lot of the questions out there. Let me go back and that's all right. Don't have to shut this off. Oh. Wait, where did your question go, Hart? Okay. HS Lin. This is in Chinese. I'll answer in Chinese first and I'll translate it in English. TGE 是什么时候？等 CEX 公布啊，公什么？公布还是公报？等 CEX 公报。我不可以说啦，但是都很快啦。具体上线那个中心化交易所定了吗？定了，他们会宣布的啦，等他们吧。TGS 代币初始流通量的占比是多少？一成，是一成，有1亿个代币会在市场流通，是4.6啊，不是4.6，是 10%。不知道是不是这个流通币啊？不是，我解释一下。你看看其实你看看我在 share 的这个 screen 上，就可以看得到。其实中间下面这里可以看到我的 mouse 的，其实我的这两个数字最中间下面有一个1亿的数字，就是 TGE unlock。这边有2块的，一边是50亿，一边是49。50亿其实这个是锁定了在我们ecosystem 里的，意思就是说，只是如果要卖，一定要进我们的 market maker 卖，所以抛压是我们控制的。就不会出现这些早期投资者拿着很多的乱炮这样的东西。这里是给是给公开的，这是大家的有4900万，所以这里加起来我不知道中文怎么说，0.5亿成，我不说普通话了，51% here，49% here，total and 10%。 OK，我回去那个问题。哎呀，为什么我总是回去第二个地方的？等一等啊，interest，我要找回那个问题，先等等。嗯，哇，很多问题，你等一等，我要找回来。放在行星轨道上的原始星球是否会被快交证据？会的，会的，放心。Okay, back to English time. So, HS Lin here asked four questions. The first question is, when is the TGE? Wait for the announcement. It's very close now. It's very close now. Which CX would it be? Wait for the announcement. Wait for the announcement. Upon TGE, what is the initial market cap? How much will be in the market out there right in the beginning? He thinks it's around 4.6% total supply. It's not. If we refer back to this chart that I have, in the column of TG and lock, and you look in the bottom, that is the initial market cap, which is 10%, 100 million APRS tokens. The run in orange means it will be escrowed and controlled mostly by the company. Well, actually, exactly by the company. It can only be sold via market makers, so there will be no immense sell pressure or dumping, at least not from the ecosystem or the market or the early investors. The green part is what's in the public. So there's the community around 20% unlocked. There's the TGE, centralized exchange, liquidity and events and everything. And then there's also the ecosystem in Winterland, which is unlocked but yet to be distributed to the public. So there's that. And he also asked, will the primeval planets that are orbiting be taken or be counted in the snapshot? Yes, they will be counted. Don't worry. Okay, moving on. Johnny, in the prior Medium post, it was said that there will be an option to not comply in KYC. We will try to look into it. That's what we said. We actually went through many times discussions to see if there's any other way. But to be honest, cannot find any other way. No matter how we try to avoid it, it is still avoiding KYC, and we best not do it for the sake of the future of the project. So yeah, the only way to participate in the round is to do the KYC and get past it and participate. Okay, but of course, if you still want early and free allocation of APRS, just hold on to your primevals and assets, play the game. You get it. But other than that, I guess it has to be count on participating in the early TGE. Hong Kong actually cannot KYC, so I can't participate in the community round myself either. So, well, I'll just be buying from the TGE. Don't find me for liquidity, please. Boss 宝，请问 Omega 回合的时候，不属于 Omega 资产类别的原始星球这部分的份额，也可以一起应购吗？咦，这个问的挺好哦，我要问一下，我们是怎么办的？但是对，让我问一下。等一等，我要问一下，我问这个问题挺好。我刚刚没看到这个问题，我都以为我会回答。One second, I got caught by a question that I'm not very sure how to answer. He asked, during the VIP list round, which is the Omega Row rounds, he was asking, are they only eligible to purchase the allocation based on their Omega Row assets, or can they purchase the other assets as long as they hold the Omega Row? Let me ask in the group, but to my understanding, I should confirm with them first, because my understanding may be wrong, and I don't want to be wrong here and get my ass kicked by Hin. Oh, Hin is typing. Hin, do you know Hint may know the answer. Okay, I'll wait for him to type. Let's move on to the next question. 我看看下一条 ，Hint 可能知道这个答案的，因为我有找 Hint 帮我，因为我最近太忙了，所以我找了 Hint 跟一些overseer 跟 wrangler 帮我看一些这些资料，好的，他们可以作答。Okay, should be full. So they can buy it all. Okay. Okay, yeah, it also makes sense. So 应该是这样的，你是只要你拥有一个 Omega Road，好像一个 Define 这样的星球，那你就可以买你所有拥有的资格，所以是挺好的，应该，而不是只是那些拥有这些的份额，那这是你的建议，挺好的。如果就有 Omega 的就放心吧，你们传输的 allocation 也可以在那个时候买。我看了一下星球的份额对应血巨轮的分配，是不够分的。如果血巨轮度是都敲了，那么个人安顶的是多少？是否按照投入百分比计算？假如我投入5万，血巨轮敲了我慢慢自己读。这个是 first come first serve 的，先到先得的，不是按百分比，是不够分的，的确是不够分的。allocation 真的很小的，而且都鼓励大家要去 TGE 买一些，所以是先到先得的。写巨人之后大概什么时候 TGE？看公布了，但是我能做写巨人，我以前都说过，我做写巨人就是因为我已经定了 TGE 的时间，那当然不会太远了。可以签到 CS 是否预审的 Top 2吗？等消息吧。TGL 以后有计划中文写去宣传，目前我看这块透出还是很小。TGL 前CEO就已经要做准备了，我们这2个星期就是会做多一点推广的。我们主推的日子是在18号左右，在我们这一轮的 Leaderboard 这个排名榜完了以后，我们会有一个大一点的更新，在那个时候做一个大推。如果你聪明的话，会知道 TG 的时间大概是什么吧。Okay. Boss Bao asked several good questions. He asked, so whether the Omega assets, the Omega time slot is only for Omega assets allocation. No, it's likely going to be the entire allocation, meaning you can hold one Omega, you can hold Define Planet, and even though you have 10 other elementals, you can purchase all available slots in the Omega time slot. All the allocation you're entitled to as long as you have one Omega role giving asset. He took a look into the round and it seems there's not enough allocation. So what happens? Is it a first come first serve, or will all the investments be spread? No, it's a first come first serve basis. And then is the TGE, which exchange, which we can't tell yet. And he says the Chinese community promotion is still rather lacking, which I certainly agree because I suck at Chinese. But we have a new hire, and then we are also going to push it really big, but not after the TGE. The Chinese campaign push will come very soon. I told him that there's going to be a bigger campaign starting 18th after the current leaderboard ends. So get ready, and there'll be a bigger wave coming on the 18th. 谢谢朱云，也祝你能拿得到community round 的 allocation。如果你是 define 应该 OK 啦。Okay, GD first, please expound. the community. Oh, I've never heard. The last time I heard the word expound, that must have been in high school SAT or something. Please expound the community and TGE allocation in APRS. The community and TGE allocation. The community, I think I mentioned in the hearts want TGE allocation. Well, it's referring to how we distribute it towards the centralized exchanges for the initial listing. So sometimes it's a launch pool, maybe a launch pad, it might be a direct listing, so and so. It'd be that exact breakdown. Well, we'll have to announce the exchange first, right, in order to expose that. But yeah, well, please wait until that announcement from the centralized exchanges come, and we'll also couple with our own Medium article with more details. You'll have to find out there. Who are the investors? Oh wow, it's been a while, but I think it's good to introduce you guys to some of the cap table. Let me take a look at the cap table. I should only do an update on the cap table, but I'll just give you guys a share right now of what we have. From the pre-seed early days, the ones who introduced us to all the investors in Web3, and also the ones who've been helping us since the beginning is the Zombie Club guys. Zombie Club actually have been participating in our pre-seed rounds. They're high ups for very OG crypto crowds, and have been very helpful. They introduced us to YGGSCA and IVC from way back, who also participated in the pre-seed round. Also met Skyefficient in Hong Kong, who specializes in legal. That's how they help us set up the token companies and the Panama foundations for the future DAO. There's also other participants such as Sing, Trill, and also Go Lucky. These are the guys that I've known much of my life and have been supporting our company. Sing is the owner of Saka Saka in Hong Kong, the biggest distributor of physical gaming cards. They are responsible for the distribution of Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! Physical gaming cards in all of Asia. And they are the tournament hostess. So yeah, you'll be seeing them and us doing some events soon after the game launches. We have Go Lucky, which is the toy manufacturer for Blizzard collectibles. So you'll be seeing similar toys and figurines as Blizzard had. These are the pre-seed guys mostly, and then in the seed round, there's Leo Ventures, Pimut, Damien. Oh, I dox you. One of our earliest supporters in here. I have to repeat that he was the chat leaderboard #1, even ahead of Esther back in the days. He's an insane, hardworking uncle that we click very nicely because we're both rather old. He's older than me, but we're crazy gamers, but with our own Web2 businesses. So yeah, he came in, and then there's Guildfires, Net Club, Piv, Rankadel, Hashed. Hashed is the lead. It's Morningstar, Defiance, Momentum 6, Avocado, Kentron from Cogs, which is the animal advisor, also the ex-Vivendi president who merged Activision and Blizzard during the World of Warcraft era. So a really long time old timer over there. There's DeFi and QCP guys, very good OGs who sniped the freaking Primal off my hand. But well, they're really pretty good. And then there's Polimos, where we met Asta, a lot of the core OGs. There's Citrine Ventures, which is actually PUBG, CEO, and then the Spartan Group. There's J Square. And the private rounds, there's DFG, Cryptology, Atesis Capital from Australia, Cloud Gaming, small time guys from Singapore, but gonna grow big soon. We have Initiate Capital from a recent addition from China, who works on IP branding and licensing. all those old guys, you can find material on them in the past mediums. The new guys, there's a few. I may announce it in the round soon. Um, or put them up. Depends. Who knows? There's also there's also one or two more. Sky Mavis, of course, is actually one of them. In the rounds, and it's mostly it. Phil also asked a good question. He said, it says 3% in the community round, but the availability for the investable finance is only 2%. Where's that 1%? That 1% goes to KOLs, marketing partners who got in early, press release agencies that will be helping us do promotions. Much of the late joiners are the ones from the Chinese media side. That is where we will be seeing more promotion over there. And I hope that answers that question for GDFirst expounding the rounds. I love that word. Who are the investors? Is play to earn an ecosystem. Is that not the same? Please expound. Nice. I think I mentioned that with Heart of the Card. Ecosystem is something different. You have to realize that Apron's ecosystem is more than beyond the game. Just FYI, there's actually still other stuff that we planned. There's merchandise, there's animation, there's IP franchise that we would like to work, and these will be related with the things beyond just the game for Apron that we will likely put in motion. But you just have to learn step by step. But of course, bulk of it also goes to the treasury setup in the beginning. Provide more details in the vesting period. My worry is after 18 months, we might be back in the bear market. Not much details regarding the vesting period. It's a block by block, meaning every 2 point something seconds, tokens vest in your marketplace portal. You can accumulate and you can claim at any time. But it's very linear in terms of this vesting. It's not like the other dynamic vesting that we had for the investors, which will vest at different speed according to market conditions. Didn't do this because we just want to keep it simple for our community asset holders. When you go to the bear market, well, what do we do in bears? We accumulate and we wait, or we just dump and move on. Well, that's entirely up to you. Don't really know how to answer this question. I would advise everyone to recover their investments first and decide what to do with the rest. But this is the same philosophy I introduced to my investors. Don't have to claim you hold on to it forever. It's healthy for everyone to recover their investments at the right price and at the right pace. Can take a look into our reports on the overall utility and usage of the APRS tokens to decide how to do it. Don't have to hold on forever. It doesn't make sense. That's not how you invest. So yeah, just be logical, please. And always can find me for some advice if you like. Or you can count on retail signals like no name mentioned overseer or wait, that's a wrangler. But anyway, there are many retail signals out there. Just be careful. Okay, pre-time. Is the APRS for community round is vested or 100% unlock a TGE? Well, I think Boss Bao already helped explain there. Thank you, Boss Bao. And in English too. Thank you. Is APRS over allocated? I think it's more being extremely under allocated right now. Like the moment I announced the community round and everything, I have so many people knocking on my door asking for allocation, and I often answer them, "What allocation? There's no allocation. There's only the community round left, so they have to go buy the assets." But you know, crypto, everyone tries to like for KYC and ask for allocation, and it's a no. But yeah, we're pretty good. We're pretty good in terms of allocation. If not anything, we are under allocated, and I would hope there'll be more people going in the early TGE rounds to try to get themselves some APRs early. We'll see. Griffin，请问写均能是否有原始行星以下才能进行？对，行星只有在 star 的时候有在范围内。其实那个 medium 里面已经有说的很清楚，是哪一种星球跟哪一种star lot 那个地是怎么分配的？鼓励你先去读一下那个 medium。我可以在哪里找得到？So Griffin asks if community round is only eligible for people who hold 我答错了，因为其实有一个方法的，就是那些原始使徒啊，还有的就是这个 APRS whitelist row。你有这些，你不用星球，不用原始星球，你也可以参与。老师都有过 KYC。So yes, I should say that. So he asked, those who hold primeval apostles. Wait. Okay. He didn't explain. We split into Omega and primeval only. Yeah, the wording is rather wrong. 大家要小心点，因为我们刚刚都发了一个公告，因为那个 round 的名实在太改的不好了。其实不仅是拿得到，其实那个功能就好像 VIP whitelist 跟 normal whitelist 一样，不要给那个名字给欺骗了，就是只要你拥有 eligibility 有资格的话，你都可以参加那个 primeval round 的，你不用担心。So there was this wording mishap in the labeling of the rounds, calling one omega and one primeval. It actually like you can, as long as you're eligible, as long as you have a slot available, then you can participate. You don't have to hold a primeval in order to participate. Meaning you can just hold an origin apostle, you can just hold an APRS whitelist role, and you can still participate in the primeval round. Omega and primeval is just like VIP whitelist and normal whitelist, where VIP whitelist gets to go first, normal whitelist goes second. But of course, the VIP whitelist Omega round has a limited allocation, and so even though they can go in first, they can't just buy everything. TG 大概什么时候？很快了。都没有回复，因为是今天回复的 Victor。Hey, SDK, what are the benefits of being in the Apron round compared to the Ronin and Impossible round, consider it's all the same price? Well, the ticket sizes are very different. The only probability to get ticket sizes would be here in the asset holder round. They have a lot lower allocation and they may be spreading it amongst them, but then still they get to decide how much. But I'd say the Apron round is there. And I do step shots, so those who actually manage to participate, well, maybe it will count some points in the future. Who knows? But actually, I probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, there are people who may not be able to get it because of first come first serve. So yeah, that's mostly just it. Oh, I skipped some. Oh, sorry. 对不起，我I think I skipped some. Which one did I skip? Can you put a mark somewhere, like the whip mark end on the one that I skipped? If I hold two of the same exordiums, two elemental exordium planets. Wait, am I missing more? No, I hope not. No, I'm not missing. Okay, I guess I'll go to Huru. Let's see, can this be translated in English? I want to know what people are asking. I hope you're listening to me, but Yeah, I hope you're recording this. I hope someone is recording this so they can listen in. And STK asks, if I hold 2 of the same exordiums, 2 elemental exordiums, would it be eligible for 2 lots? Or would it count as just 1 lot? It counts as 2 lots. Don't worry. Omega round march. What ball types are included? I love this question. What ball types? Um, in Chinese, the name for planets is called Xingqiu, so it's called a star ball. Actually, is what the Chinese translation of planets are. So in Chinese, the community calls them balls. So how many balls do you have? What type of balls are included? So omega round, the types of balls that are included would be defined and primal only. 就只有这个 defined 蓝色的那个，或是 primal 就是超贵不可能找到的那个才可以参与 omega round。但是有一些D 我们的行星他们有一些 tier 是 tier 多少 tier 9 tier 8 T 8以上的，是不是 T 8以上的都能参与 ？T 9到 T 1哦，T 9到 T 1的都可以参与。哎呀，好，回来。Okay, let me translate that to English. 1 second. I have to find it. Every time I click away and come back, somehow I am shot to another region of AMA questions, and I have to scroll again to find the questions, which is very annoying. Don't know why does Discord do this. Please hang on, I have to find that question back. Holy crap, there's so many questions. Don't worry, I'll answer them all. Try to find it. Okay, ball types. What is TGE price of APRS and Anima? I'm not sure I'm at liberty to discuss this right now. We should stick to the medium that we'll be announcing towards that time. But definitely for APRS, it will not be below the community round price. You can assume that. For Anima, I did sneak peek it somewhere, but no, probably not a good idea to tell that now. Stay close. APRS will have festing. Yes, APRS has festing for the community round. 20% TGE unlock, 2 months cliff, and then 18-month block by block festing. AMA. Yes, it's an AMA. Any replies or suggestions? Yes, replied. Omega 朋友有什么区别？这个它应该都大了，这个 round。那我有还 what are the same benefits? Okay, answered that. Okay, now to asterisk, they should be in the missing post. Okay, that counts as the. Okay, 神出现，行星的年龄可以获得爱的应救手术，比如说我也，甚至是一个这6件甚至一手6手。So Su Xian is asking if he has no wait，我要看清楚一点。Su Xian 的这个 click unread to that message first. Unread? What do you mean unread? 哎呀，我要按走了。这么有个 tick 的，有人到了吗？数学的那个是不是有人到了？6加3加1了，已经到了。那我不用打了。Okay. So this person asks if he holds 3,000 euro planet, a 6,000 euro planet, and 10,000 euro planet. Is he entitled to all 3 added or just the top one where he gets the 6 lots? The answer is each one counts. So he gets all 3. And it's H bonus. Ether BTC. Planet list to still be able to get in snapshot. Yes. I have an elemental exodium. Do I need the Discord role to pass it in launchpad? Yes, it helps, but yeah, you can also see a linked account. But we will be doing the snapshots directly from the wallets. But the roles do help, so keep the roles. Will those who have Planet Exodium need to do KYC? Yes, yes, everyone needs to do KYC in order to participate in the round. Right, Hades 史册上正在挂单销售的原始星球是否参与拍照额度？是可以的。拍照后购买原始星球是还能获得应购额度吗？那当然不可以啦。Okay. Hades asked, those listed planets on the marketplace, will they get in? Yes, they will still be counted in. Those who bought after the snapshot, can they be counted in? No, after the snapshot, it does not count. Case you're listening and getting it down and helping us answer some questions. Thank you. Yes, I can read some Chinese. Yeah, but I want to get some questions about it as well. Thank you for helping him. Which, if I connect something like that guarantees slots, you get slots, yes, but it still need to get in early on the day so that if you want allocation, you can get it. Seizure, there will be a second pre-sale round for non-exporting holders and apostle holders. No, there will not be. Also, we'll have a public pre-sale or not? I am not at liberty to disclose this, but you can take or wait the exchange announcements, and then you can see the results of how we're going to handle the TGE amount of 3%. When will the KYC process end? Or the KYC process should end on the end of the round. So yeah, just stick to the time frame when the round ends. So for the preview round, I mean the normal whitelist round, it would be I forgot the time suddenly. Gonna mind fog or something here. On the 13th. Oh wait. Well, someone help me. And read it so it won't jump around. To one reply, I will take this. I thought I answered the what are the benefits of being in the Eperon round compared to rolling in Impossible round. You get a larger ticket size. Going back again to find that question I was on. Yeah, so KYC ends at the end of the sale round. Eperon round need KYC too. All the rounds need KYC. If I buy Eperon round, will I be able to buy Ronin round? Yes. You can participate in the other rounds as well if you want more allocation or couldn't get it in the community round. For the second round, I will be able to buy both Ronin and Eperon rounds. Yes, or if I buy Eperon, you can buy all rounds. Okay, for community round, the premium for star is needed, right? Yes. Tier 9 or above stars. Oh, thank you for answering, Hesio. Do you think God Game will be out in 20 months? Yes, I hope so. If not, I'll be very sad. But God Game should be out towards this year's end. I hope. On current timeline, it should be earlier than that. it should coincide with the bigger unlocks. That is the ideal time. Awesome, thanks. Just think about because first thing is around the period and I'm bullish about the game. Thank you. Is there an overlap of forces of one element over the other? Overlap of forces of one element or the others. So when fire combines with air and water like that, there's some skills like that on the planet simulation. In terms of the game, let's maybe keep that in the future evolutions, not in the early beginnings. LoreKeeper Frank， another Frank。你好，有个问题，在最近在看 KYC， 然后发现北美不能参加 APR 首轮，问一下这个问题。有多个原始星球接龙快交后，能参加首轮，请问可以当适合以其他方式保常客共同吗？对不起，现在还没有这个资机。因为之前都有研究过，在这个 Omega 区里面想了很多不同的方法，大家但是每一个想法我们会去问法律顾问，他们都是说不要搞，其实空投也要 KYC 的，无论你看 Sandbox 那些，但是最好就不要做这些的动事。但是可不可以补偿那些不能参与的？这个可能我们想办法吧。但是总要要过这个法律的问题，我们还真的不可以轻举妄动的。但是我会做 snapshot 的时候留个版本看一下可以做些什么。随着游戏以后上线，在北美的可以参与游戏，会不会有阻碍？我们其实有在研究跟 Coinbase 这些话题的，美国的一些 advisor 也有说这些东西，但是他们都说其实游戏跟 NFT 那个挂钩可以分得开的话呢，就好像我们这个游戏一样，因为我们的这个游戏的体现其实不用连上 Web3 都可以的，应该暂时来说是没有障碍的。但是往后会不会有这个真的不知道了。看这个 Donald Trump 会不会当选吧？他当选的话，有可能容易一点。但是他当选以后，我都不知道这世界怎么样。OK， 我从原始星球 Mint 开始就加入了社区，非常开心看到现在精简谢谢。我觉得我们还有很多精简的空间，所以再多等一会儿，等我们代币上线以后，我们 Season 4推出的时候，我上线那个时候都是我们打到 Mainstream 的时候，在 Google Play 跟 iOS 上，大家都可以看得到是怎么样。你们可以在月底的这个 KOL Creator Tournament 可以看到很多 Web2 的选手，他们对 April 的兴趣，相信你们会知道，往后 April 其实都应该都有一点发展空间了。Okay, so another Frank 130 here asks, since a lot of the American and Chinese users, he just said North American, but then also in terms of KYC, US Chinese users, which is also a bulk of our holders, may not be able to participate. Will there be anything to compensate them for those who cannot participate in this community round? We try to think of many ways and discuss in the Omega channel, but I also consult legal firms and advisors on this, and they all say that we shouldn't do anything like this to risk the future of the project. But still, we understand the frustration this will cause, and we will try to find ways down the line when more legality can be confirmed over there. And then he also says, as the game goes online, will there be issues with North American or Chinese players that normally cannot do KYCs or crypto investments over here? Well, from what we see from other games that are listed and everything, uh, uh, we'll follow the rules where we'll limit the amount of crypto tokens information in the game so people can play. There's a whole Web2 experience over there that can be played. The tokens you purchase will be via standard Web2 fiat payments. The Web3 side of things happens mostly on our marketplace and not on the game app. It's quite separated, and that's how we manage to get past the Google Play and iOS testings. But then again, will they change the rules and laws and playbook? There's no guarantee, but even if there will be, we'll do our best to make sure that our game can be listed on Google Play and iOS. Because, well, what's the point of doing a mobile game if you can get listed there? And he says he joined since the mint and is happy to see the progress. I would thank him, and I would like to say that the progress right now is still really young. I'd say there's more and much more marketing we can do. Potential over there, which will change very soon. And after everyone sees the Nova tournament, where the Web2 creators fight the Web3 creators, and all of them are pro players, and how much they actually appreciate and enjoy the game, you too will be the same as me right now, looking into the gameplay and the fun the pro players are having. That it's a very strong approval of proof of market that when our game launches on Google Play and iOS, I'm very confident we will be the one to break the mainstream curse of Web3. So, well, still early, and we'll be growing, and growing. Okay. AACS Ron. Hi, if I buy a planet on the Abraham website Emporium, is it already migrated to Ronin? Yes, of course. If you buy it on OpenSea or on Magic Eden, those are the ones that you need to migrate to Ronin. And those are not eligible for the snapshot. So please be careful. If you hold any assets on... Holy crap, I should do a warning tweet about this. 1 second. Let me notify the overseas team to remind me to do a tweet. Okay, that's a really good reminder. Thank you. David. Yes, all the planets. Oh, thank you. Thank you for answering. Okay, but when the snapshot for the community round happens, will it take into account the age of the planets at the point in time, or snapshot only capture the wallets the assets are in at that time? Trying to wrap my head around this. Will it take into the age of the planets? Since I've got 2 planets not yet 1 year old, so I'm wondering if they would take it time to be eligible for the lot segment. Say what is the deadline by which the planets would have needed to reach the age requisite to be eligible for the allotment. Not quite sure what I follow what you are speaking, but if you have but the snapshot, the last snapshot will, if your planet manages to reach that upon the final snapshot, and if we do take multiple, it should technically help you get the slot. It should. But best try to get it done these days. Oh, the APR is total supply, 1 billion. Yes, thank you, Udong. Yundong. Is there a published initial token supply? Sorry, too lazy to look for it. Nice emoji there. That's the initial token supply. Yes, 100 million. After the staking period, can we swap those stake round to purchase? You really asked the AMA question. Thank you, Goody Whoop. I hope you are in the channel right now. Yeah, you can just swap it to purchase APRS, but do note that that wrapped round is something that's a little different, that you have to swap back to RON first and then to USDC in order to purchase APRS. Okay, once the staking is over, you can do whatever we want with the RON. Swapping it back to USDC to purchase APRS is perfectly fine. Well, please note that Booty Whoop, for being a good dude, following instructions, even if he's not in the AMA today, please make sure that he's eligible for the Apostle ticket. What are the benefits of PF staking RON? Benefits of staking RON. Well, if you are a RON holder, you don't really have to pay much. You just have to stake it there, and then you can get the investment allocation amount, and you don't have to hold Apron assets in order to invest. What's your browser? What APRs? Nice. Thank you, Mackie Cam. Thank you, Mackie Cam, for answering. Good to see new members here helping answer questions and new defines. Yeah. Hey bros, I would like to know what the animal airdrop for Ronin round part is. Okay. So I made it clear that there are actually two tokens here. Of course, Anima is the game utility token. That's where all the bulk airdrop is, to reward the users and incentivize the users, is the purpose of Anima. And that Ronin part as well, much like Pixels and many other games in the Ronin ecosystem, we're a tight-knit family. The Sky Mythos team, the Ronin team, is very supportive of the projects, and we want to repay them. If you look into the rise of Apron after the Ronin changed, you can see that the Ronin effect is actually very powerful. And of course, much like those who support us early, such as Zombie Club, we will remember it. And we will definitely spare airdrops in these phases to reward those who supported early, our partners early. But yeah, is that an alpha regarding Zombie Club stuff? Possibly. So yeah, there is a portion of anime airdrop targeted towards the Ronin community, of course. Will there not be any allocation or experience for normal planet holders during the APRS allocation? Right now, there is not. There's just so little allocation going around. But rest assured, if you look into the 5% community allocation, which is not just 5% because we do recycle back from the treasury, but there will be a portion of APRS that will be rewarding asset holders in the long run, as I said, much like in the dividend format, to reward those who have been holding on, who have been playing with the assets. The planets act as multipliers of these rewards, or we may put them into expedition staking, so that people can stake their assets in there to earn the APRS allocation. It will depend and vary from season to season and from the feedback of the community. But we do intend to reward our long-term holders and our Primeval holders. It's just that not in the beginning phase. Oh, hi Frank. Mako won't be able to come for AMA, working right now, so someone could tag me with the answers. In the tokenomics, 20% are reserved for winter, and what does it consist of? Will it be airdropped at TGE for events like Animal, Leaderboard airdrop one, or will it be earned through the game? I think I answered that. But those 20% are reserved for the leaderboard winners, those who manage to reach the top tiers. Well, not just defined, but also the above tiers. You will be eligible for APRS at the end of the leaderboard. Of course, it may not be airdropped all at once. Of course, it will probably be airdropped to you over a certain amount of time after the leaderboard ends in phases, much like Big Time, to help mitigate the initial sell pressure. And that will also be rewarded with other tournaments and events hosted not just by us, but by others I mentioned earlier. For poor boot like me that only has planets and has been here for more than a year, will there any chance to get a spot for the pre-sale, like more entries for community whitelists? No, but if you have so many planets, you should consider getting a primeval or selling some of them. As I said, the primeval planets are multipliers and long-term benefit holders. If you want to be here in the long term, you should get one primeval at least, to to enjoy the long-term benefits. Well, the full long-term benefits of Eperon. If APRs will be used for conjunction, will there still be utility for mini black holes? If yes, you will change the cost of conjunction, balance it out. Mini black holes can still be used to breed, but be warned, like as I have warned before, the purpose of the whole ecosystem's backbone is token breeding to recreate the success and business model presented by Axie, of course, with a lot of tweaks and improvements. We will be focusing on the tokens. The mini black holes will not be having enhanced supplies in the market very soon, unless there's a wild event or something down the road. But no, the utility of mini black holes still remains just breeding. So yes, it shouldn't be holding up that dissimilar of a price upon TGE launch. But of course, for those who already bred, those points are calculated towards the airdrops of Anima, and of course, those who bred before have also a larger arsenal to breed cheaply upon token release. So hopefully, it balances out, and try not to keep selling mini black holes at such a high price. It will. Uh, it helps if we breed out the Aperon assets. But I also want you to take note the power of token breeding. The mini black holes came out at like 12 to 20-ish dollars in the beginning. It dropped to $5 to $10 during different times. But when the demand is high, the mini black holes are 50, 60, and $70 right now. That is very well an indicator of our token price, how it can move up like that. So take it as a good reference of what it means when the community starts growing. Card of the card. Do we have the same number of lots in both Omega and Primeval round? In other words, would we double number of lots if we can attend both? Don't quite follow what this means. It's the same number of lots. You can purchase all the lots already in Omega round. Once purchased, it's you won't be able to purchase in Primeval because you already spent your quota on your account. When you speak about primeval utilities after TGE, well, the most basic utility of primeval is that every match you fight, it multiplies the number of tokens you get. So in the future, upon game launch or before game launch, when we do point airdrop systems, the primevals are the ultimate multipliers of your work and winnings. By holding planets and apostles, you can already get a full winning of up to 300%. But if it's the primevals, they can all go all the way up to 330, 360, 400, and up to 500 and 666%. So the primevals, if you play the god, oh my god, I forgot the IMX game name, Immutable, the Gods and Chain game. They are higher rarity cards that trade at a lot, have this multiplication effect as well on the winnings and gains of you. So it's calculated on a per match basis. So the primevals are really there for the multiplying effects. The more you play, the more benefits you get from each primeval planet. And of course, primeval planets have a very low breeding cost. They only cost 1 mini black hole. This cost is similar to when token price launches. So even if you have non-primeval planets, the second and third breeding costs will escalate and multiply quite quickly. But primevals always have the same breeding cost. And as I always mentioned, there are relics coming along that increases breeding count. This will be extremely powerful for primeval planets. But of course, you can only have one and use one in one lifetime. So the max is 4, but you need that relic. but it's a very powerful relic. Primevals also are entitled to airdrops per season, not just the tokens, but also the NFTs, new items, new gameplay, testing, early access. Those are the standard benefits of the primeval planets, of course. There's also some extra rewards in the community which we give out. So primevals are, in my opinion, still very undervalued in the marketplace right now because they are the key VIP cards of Apron's ecosystem, not just in the game, but in the future, anywhere we expand. Primevals will be the ultimate membership card to hold. Hope that answers that. Would we be able? Oh, and the primeval tag, and when chrono merging comes along, it should be able to be transferred to another planet. So if you have a bad primeval planet and you think the skills are not helpful, you can transfer that primeval tag, but also the breeding count, of course, to the new planet that may be more desirable. This function, though, is not available until chrono merging comes, will probably be season 4 or or midway season 4. So until then, the primevals will have to abide. Same as my freaking primal inferno with very sucky skills. I'll just have to hide and play my 10 stamina rounds and be careful while I can strut around with my normal, more powerful arcane inferno. Yeah, I left playing Inferno. I know it sucks now for now, but still, hey, I can make some wins. Yeah. Number 3, would we be able to see our AP amount prior to the community round or TGE? Yes, we will actually be converting a lot of these AP points that you have directly into anima very soon, so you can directly know the amount of anima. But you do have to note, we may not include the primeval bonuses just yet. I have not decided on this. You should stay tuned to the Medium article. But yes, we will do a tally of the airport drop points you have so far and put it into the account that you have. But if you see an irregular number, it's probably because you were caught cheating, twin trading, or booting around in the community. So when that comes, well, you can open a ticket, but it's probably because we've mounted an incredible amount of evidence against that account that we have done so. So be fair, don't try to cheat the system. We have always been monitoring, and so yeah, just play fair. We'll know. Let's give both AP and APRS lots, so it's great to see that. Yes, we will make sure to help improve the visibility of that, but the pipelines, they are full as heck. Is Snapshot over? Oh, no, the Snapshot is not over yet. You can still gather planets if you want, but I would suggest try let others have a turn. Try not to hog it all. Thank you, Waifu. The Exodums need to be 1,000 years to qualify. Oh, no, 1,000 years just gets them a little more extra allocation. When will APR start trading on centralized exchange? When it's listed, and it will be announced. And you will know when it's announced. It will be soon. Animus, Luna, and Solar Fragment be used in Season 3? Oh, interesting question. Animus can be obtained as you play or in rewards in the in the ecosystem. If you have never been to one of these Apron AMAs before, I tend to answer every single question before I leave. So it's not usually in the 1 hour mark. But I already announced the price of the people who joined. But remember to type something in the chat and survive the snapshot. And then we'll be there. But anyway, back to Animus. Animus, you can use it to there's a lot. I'll open back up the chart. But let me focus on the core utility of Animus, okay? The first most core utility of Animus is that during breeding, you are supposed to only use APRS and Anima in the long run. Animus provides a certain discount. Let's say you'll be needing 500 Anima to breed. You can actually substitute it with 250 Animus, giving you a discount to breed. This is a very important information that you should know. The other one for Animus is that, much like you see in the previous dungeons, you can use it to revive. You can use it to purchase more booty hours. You can use it to upgrade the apostle skills. The higher level skills will require some resource to consume. Animus is one more. I forgot. I have to look into the mediums later. Lunar and solar fragments also give you extra booty hour. Booty hour will still be here in season 3, but more details will be announced soon. So stick to the announcements there. High short is there a snapshot for KYC? Yes, there is. Will be a snapshot, and it will be sometime within this week. Are there some countries banned from purchasing the US? Yes. Please refer to the Impossible Finance KYC guidelines and documents that we've linked in our Medium article. Shinichi, I got a whitelist. Am I eligible for a lot, even though I don't have Exordium Planet? That is like a interesting question. So you got the whitelist role. You got the Origin Apostles. You got the stars. Yeah, you can purchase as long as you are on the slot. You are eligible. You own one of the slot eligibilities. You'll be with the Planet Exordium holders, especially Primeval holders. Aren't they one and the same? Can get the edition full even though an Omega takes first. It's a first come first serve basis. And the Omega roles, they only have a maximum of 6 billion APRS that they can get. Beyond that, they have to go to the normal Primeval whitelist round to get the remainder. Is the amount of APRS purchased from Ronin staking locked at 80% the coming round? Yes, they have the same vesting. Other rounds have the same vesting. Who is that new Chinese overseer? You'll meet him soon. It's Audrey. It's but which Chinese overseer are you talking about? But yeah, there's going to be seeing. She may not be an overseer though. May give her another role. Yeah, she will introduce herself very soon to you all. She's been very helpful. She just recently joined, but already been helpful before she joined. 我是你的朋友. Oh, wow, very good, Celtics. You're my friend too. You're also the CEO. Then why you're not up here doing the AMA? Scalawag, are we going to have a team up mode available? I would love to do some 2v2 fights. Down the road, please. Down the road. But yes, we will have multiplayer modes. But let us finish this single player dungeon integration in season 3 in April. And then the God game. After the God game, probably Clan Wars, and then maybe 2v2 down the line in one of the multiplayer expansions. But just take a look at the amount of balancing we need to do with one avatar class and 6 apostles. We've still got 2 more classes incoming and 6 more apostle classes. Let's take a look at World War 4 first. Hi Frank, long time no see. Hi Sana, been a while. If I have NFTs for both Omega and Primeval round, I get all my lots during the Primeval round. I think we answered that. You can get it all in the Omega VIP round. New question: has the breeding cost for planets with Everest been decided? Yes, actually, yes. But let's see how the token launch goes. If things go exceedingly well, we may adjust the APRS cost because we still want our planets to be breeding. Although I don't foresee us going to $10 too soon. Hi Frank, can I have APRS whitelist? Tomorrow is my birthday, and that's my only wish. I have one lot only, two. Want more lots. Show me the proof of your birthday, and I'll grant you one. The whitelist role. You can DM me. Why does 1K's plus H non-exotic planets not be included in lot eligibility? Sorry, it's not included because that's just already very underallocated. I mean, there's already not enough to go around. If we include that, it will be a crazy fight fest. So sadly, not available. Agree, Josh. Hey, Frank. Paradise. Hi, Paradise. Was the snapshot taken during the 3 days, 7 to 7 will be taken once? We deliberately did not mention it, but just hold on to it. Okay? There's a reason we don't say it out loud. Pencil. Good day. Are they going to modify the theme of the mistakes? It doesn't make sense to make it mandatory to play them. I'll try to translate that to Aperond. Are they going to modify the theme of the planets or the primevals? No. I hope I understand. So is he trying to say that we only allow primevals to participate? We are making it. No, it's only for the community round. And as for the planet NFTs, I'm sorry, Propenso, can you elaborate on this question? I hope it's targeted at Aperon. Station. I love the PvE and single play experience of Aperon. PvE single play experience, when will it be back? In April. In April, shortly after the token launch, when we're experimenting with the proper season 3, it will be there. What do you call a road trip to the eclipse? Oh, a joke, finally. Going where the sun don't shine. Pretty good, Bats. I miss your jokes. I want wireless, that's all, Sunichi. Sunichi, you already have a lot of slots. Please don't take more. Save some for others. Is that a meme? Is that going to be a hashtag going on right now? Arcane? God Dog. How do you see the esports scene develop for Aperon? You know the answer. You should be the one answering that question. I'll save this for yourself to answer in the chat, okay? If you can't answer this question, I'm going to be deducting a lot of stuff from you. You are supposed to help that scene, you know? My God. Why are you trying to trap yourself over here? I'll give you until tomorrow to answer this question in full in the chat in the AMA questions. Gross, can you reveal what the rate is for air point drops to Aperon? No, it will reveal the price. So not yet. But you will know very soon because we'll be tallying and calculating it likely on the 18th when the leaderboard resets. Hope you have been playing. Yep. Weekbot. Why Weekbot? Excited for the coming round. Just want to know when the Godhood version will be out. Answered that. Hopefully it will be around the time of the 6 to 8 month unlocks come in. Hopefully, that is hopefully. Let's remain hopeful. Boss Opa, since you'll be giving community wireless again, will non-exordium holders have community wireless revenue? Yes, they can. Yes, there's a chance they can if they in the events and raffles. Will there be an exact time for the snapshot for the exordium planet holders? Yes, there will, but we'll only announce it after it's taken. Sorry, just following the norms out there. Reminiscent. Hi, Frank. Thank you for taking time out to talk with us. A pleasure. As a community member from the US, oh no, who has been amassing Eperon planets over the past couple of years and now qualifies for so many reals, what is the process for us? Or is there none? When will be our first opportunity to obtain EPRS? That would probably be in the Coinbase exchange. Oh, crap. That will come someday. Yeah. I'll wait for the Coinbase exchange. Would be the most legal responsibility that I can say. Yeah. Um, but you can also obtain on Ronin. Um, yeah. I mean on the DX on Katana. I understand it sucks the KYC process, but we're just trying to protect what we can. This project is still very young, although I've spent, I think, almost a quarter of my life in here already. Joke. Why did the clock stop to think? Answer. It was having second thoughts. That's pretty good. Thank you, Reminiscent. Ether BTC. Are the planets listed in Marcus able to get snapshot? Yes. Arcane. How about non-exordium planet holders? Is it possible to join staking event, have a separate event, or nah? They can. I mean, if you don't have the exordium assets, you can join like the Ronin round or the Impossible Finance community round. They don't require exordium planet holding, but the allocation over there is smaller. Ticket sizes will probably be smaller as well. But that would be the only way to participate in the community round. And other than that, suggest participate in the official TGE. Propensal, good day. Are they going to modify the theme of mystics? Still a question mark over there. I hope Propensal is here to help clarify this question. Is there a plan to put match history and record it in battle? Oh yes, of course, of course. It takes time, but it will be there. It will be there. It's essential. It's actually a very essential part of matching, learning, and tournaments. So it will be there. When? I have to ask Law Scribbler. I hope it would be in season 3, or if not, somewhere after season 3. But there's a lot to do in the pipeline as well. If compared to recorded battles, I think the first thing that we must do is scholarship rentals in game, which will be one of the biggest milestones after season 3 launch. So let's get the scholarship down so all the assets can be fully utilized first, and then we'll work on the spectator mode and the records mode. Yeah. DNQ waifu. Okay, but any plans to bring Planets, Heroes, and Dudes Boots into a MOBA style game? Seems like a really natural fit, and even if it's trimmed down. Give us time. Give us time. It is rather interesting idea that we've been entertaining. Reminiscent. Regarding figurines that burn empty, when you see Origin Apostle holders, that includes already minted? Yes, minted ones count as well. Yeah, you can just mint them. You have to hold on to them as tickets. Just to confirm, would there be a seasonal airdrop of APRS for the Exordium and Star holders? It will be, there'll be a distribution method, would be airdrops. Again, not a big fan of airdrops. It's just sell pressure. We'll find ways to reward, but there will be seasonal distribution, yes, to Exordium and Star holders, and maybe even planet holders. Because Exordiums and Exordiums are multipliers. Star holders will depend on the amount of activity we can encourage them to do as well. But yeah, the stars don't really need to do much. They just need to be able to rent out their orbital tracks. But stay tuned to the seasonal announcements. We'll probably beginning doing these distributions in season 5. Still, season 3 and TGE is a very phase that we should be more careful and monitor the health of the economy first before promising and doing so many airdrops. Which is the reason why so many airdrop tokens out there are just flat or deflationary in price. So, Frank, will there be a separate website for swapping, staking, liquidity pool like Ronin? The week will be on Katana. Apron will be on Katana after the stick to the announcements. Don't try to get me. But there will be, yeah. There'll be something on Katana for APRS and Anima. Tete, hey Frank, now I'm looking forward to season 3 and just want to do some catching up. How's it going? I'm going to make do cake, but it doesn't go well as my thoughts. Show me. It doesn't even look like the creature from my first try. Well, show us in Instagram. And thank you for the chat, Tete. Eeks. Is there a way that we can... What was it messaging me? Need to play Primeval to get Primeval out multiplier. Yeah, definitely. One must play. Oh no. Clicked again. Continue again. 1 second. Finding. Oh, I'm towards the... I see the end of the tunnel. Okay. Almost there. Let me keep going. Is there a way we can minimize graphics to low so that all users can play without lags? We are continually trying to optimize the mobile game experience. There's still quite some ways with which we need to do, but yes, we'll try as to the best of our ability to allow more low-end machines to play the game. We'll be improving them very soon when we do the Google Play closed beta, and I mean, we do encourage a lot of you to try play on mobile, give us feedback and everything. I know the font size is a nightmare, the UI is not there, but overall feedback with like your machine specs. Remember to tell them your machine specs with which you play it on mobile, so that we can identify better. And always videos and video captures will be great. Scholarship program. Scholarship programs will hopefully be launched swiftly after season 3 releases, before season 4 begins. It's a really giant system, and there's nothing quite like it. But it's one of the best UI and UX experiences for scholarships that you will see. So it's something much like our ethos, our philosophy is to be creative. And so please wait. But it will be the first focus right after season 3 is launched, just to get the scholarship done. APRS use? Well, we will take a small fee from the APRS earned, probably. Still awaiting final scripts from More Scribbler. But the rental program, of course, have some fees affiliated to it, and we'll be taking some of that fee, very, very small amount of that fee, or the APRS for people to be able to rent these planets. For future implementation of what are the ways to earn APRS, I think I answered that previously. Main way is to get up on the leaderboards and go to the higher tiers for more APRS per season. If mini black hole and Funi makers being discontinued, Funis will not be discontinued. Mini black holes, the supply will not increase much because we won't be issuing any more mini black holes. After token launch, we may still issue some for some of our guild investors who invested in the tokens and NFT package, but have their tokens escrowed and not released in the beginning. So we'll still give them some mini black hole to help breed some of the assets that they purchased in their agreements out. But then mini black holes will mostly be, the supply will not be increasing. Funi emblems, it will still have to be in play. It will still be our official Discord NFT currency. If you've seen that John Wick token that I created, I intend to, if not, I already paid to have them issued. You'll be able to get your very own real life Funi emblems as a memento in some of the future events. But of course, not for free. Not for free. Those are very sentimental items that I will keep because those signify the early days of our communities. And I intend to turn it into the John Wick tokens as well. Okay, if we stake ROND, WROND in March 13, can we use the staked WROND to buy the given allocation of APRS? This detail best, I think, save for the RON inside. But I'll help you find out, Boji. Let me ask in the Impossible Finance group to see if they can help on this one. Oh my god, I have 88 Telegram messages. Oh, hang on. Yes. I'll get back to you, Boji, once I have an answer. In helped answer, thank you, thank you. That's as well. Some drops for normal plan holders. Cotling. There should be some apostle ticket drops incoming, but APRS not yet. Enema already got bonuses for planets and godlings. So there will be drops, but just not APRS. Again, not a big fan of airdrops, especially in TGE, an early phase before we solidify the economy. We will do airdrops, but for Anima, with more utility and more community oriented. That's what we will do. But APRS is something truly different out there. Mr. Bentaro, can you consider adding buff or debuff icons at the top of the avatar and apostles? This will provide us with more precise decision making during PvP battles. I remember this discussion going on in the UI UX department. There are plans to improve upon this and indicators, but takes time to implement. But yes, we do know that. Since it's not good. 10 bot. Hello Frank. About the relics that we will use in planet slot that will affect planet element. Does it mean that it can change elemental district scope 1 too? Yes. Yes. But most of them can only be created during God Game Simulation. There are a few relics that we will go into early production before Planet Simulation to give out on the leaderboards or in events as well. But well, stay tuned. Becky Kim. Hi Frank, what happened to APR's allocation to a wallet if it wasn't a failed either due to KYC issues or any reasons? Well, let me wrap my head. What happens to the APRs allocated to a wallet? Well, it's a first come first served basis, so it's not that it's failed. So if you didn't get it, or if you have KYC, then other people will get it. Well, not other people will get it. It's just the allocation is an amount that you're qualified to purchase. But then, because of the first come first served basis, yeah, I don't think this would be a concern. Soji, will my friends still be able to eligible for the APRS allocation if they buy on the bundles now or until March 10th? Technically, yes, but try to get it earlier. First, what's the answer to this? Sorry, I haven't watched the AMA. Is there a recording? I hope someone's recording. Seasonal airdrops. Okay, so just to reiterate that, I hope you are listening now. Yes, there will be seasonal distribution, not direct airdrops of APRS for Exordium and Star holders. As I said, the community APRS is meant to be distributed seasonally to all our asset holders and contributors. Primevals, of course, get the multiply effect, while Star Lords will also get a sizable portion, but not the Primeval multiply effect. But it will only begin probably post season 4. We will still want to maintain the sell pressure as much as possible until then. Let's see. Oh, Impossible Finance still haven't answered me. Let me tag someone in there. Oh, I lost track again. Where is it? If someone, I guess, will have to help me type. Overseers, it would be great. If I see you guys help answering some of the questions itself, it's just hint and hint and hint answering all along. Help type some of the questions so they can know the answer, please. Well, a lot of people can listen to my boring voice for more than 1 hour, you know? Okay, where was I? Still trying to find where I got lost track of. Omegas is a 0. Is this answered? I'm curious. Okay. Tell me I should appropriate. Okay, is it better to get a star or a 10K H planet for newer dudes? Well, it depends on on what you intend the newer dude wants to do. If he wants to play the game, get benefits by being more active, getting the planet is the way to go. If he doesn't intend to play too much of the game and prefer to be more of a passive earner or control, then the star will be of a better asset to go for. The star's utility will only continue to go up. Will we be able to buy tokens in a public sale during the TGE before being listed in Tatana? Yes, there will be 1 day for you guys to purchase the centralized exchange before the liquidity pool and the bridge to Ronin gets set up. But full detailed information, stick to the Medium article. And that's announcing together with the CX launch. Keiko Kit. Do elements will determine playstyle? Yes, yes. Actually, right now, a lot of this is not fully reflected yet because we are trying to do full balancing. So a lot of the stat differences that may come with different elemental distributions, the E skills, the passive skills for each planet type is not in there yet. But yes, there will be differences, and we will get masteries out of it. There actually will be a similar system, but stay tuned and wait for season 3 to come. All right, keep going. What's going to happen to the Omega Primeval allocations to people who are not going to use them? Going to be able to buy more mods than the allocation if some people miss theirs? Assuming there are some leftovers community round, it will be put in the direct listing upon TGE at 0.11 over there. But I highly doubt the case that we will have any leftovers right now with the amount of feather we have. No, you can only correct reps or enlarge slots. You cannot get more beyond your allocated slots. After the snapshot, will there be a spreadsheet of how many lots of statistics of the snapshot? Impossible Finance or us, we will provide that snapshot to Impossible Finance for allocation, and we will likely list it as well to clarify with the community once the snapshot is done. If planets are orbiting, will they still be taken into account for the new snapshot? Yes. Those who sell their assets right after the snapshot, will they be eligible for the token sale? Well, I would say don't let me catch. If I do catch them, I will remove their whitelist. But technically, no, I wouldn't allow that. So try not to dupe the system. There are boots who try to do it, and they will know their comeuppance very soon. Damon Hot. Can we get Ronin community airdrop by sticking Ron in the Ronin system? Yes, but there will have more instructions very soon upon the animal one's airdrops. Can stay tuned. Sure, for a new player, there'll be free Gotling for PvP. So will it set, or will you guys change it weekly so people can experiment new builds in each week? We have plans for both actually. There is still going to be free to play angle. People can play for free with the quad planets with different birth skills. Actually, down the line, the idea is that every quad seed planet comes with a birth skill that you can get after completing the stories, and then you can reset this or re-roll this birth skill to try different skill types. And then also seasonally, we may allow a few the planet types to be tested, but then ultimately refer to the final release of Season 3 to understand how it works over there. What will happen on the mini black hole that the token release? Sad question, what will happen to medallions that are on Polygon? Will we get allocation on those? No, nothing on Polygon gets counted. I have to migrate in order to count. I think I read time ago about future expeditions exclusive for Exodium. Is that still in the plans? Future expeditions exclusive for Exodiums? I don't think so, because Exodiums already are giant multipliers. Or do you mean the expeditions specifically for Exodiums for maybe the distribution of APRS? Still have yet to be fully decided, so let's stick to the announcements and what's available right now first. Gameplay question. I'd like to play a control deck, but the late game is very brutal. Given duplicate avatar cards, it's very difficult to control them. Any gameplay tip to help consistently win? Wow. Well, I wish I could play more to answer this. I'll throw this to Big Sword to help answer that one. But actually, we are working on a system to sort of give a penalty to those who keep using the same cards over and over. Let's see when it will be implemented or if it will be implemented. Mangokism. Hi there, haven't seen you in a while. The future rental planets come out, and I still have a multiplier Primeval. If someone else rented my Primeval planet, if you rented your Primeval out, that account will be able to generate multiple tokens, and you can split that. I hope that answers that. But yeah, you can rent Primevals out. Probably best to rent your best Primevals to the best players, so they can help you get those sweet split. So when will be the KYC be and how will it be done? I think I answered that. Please don't try to we deliberately try to keep it fake and not clear so that people cannot game on the system. Just know that anyone who's trying to game or take advantage of this snapshot in any way that I can catch, I'll just ban them from it or even more. So don't try to dupe the system. But we'll be there. And wait 1 second. When will the KYC be and how will it be done? Oh, sorry. I read this as the snapshot. Sorry, Soul. Well, the KYC can I think as long as you get KYC, you can start KYCing on the Impossible Finance platform right now. You just have to go to the Impossible Finance platform and set up a profile account. There should be a link in the Medium that guides you there. God Dog. Yes, there are 3 seed planets only. God Dog is censoring. But where's the esport answer, God Dog? That's on Roman one track. I'll see some snapshot Haven't ended. Yes, it haven't ended yet. See, Sunbound's trying to help answer now as well. Can you give us an idea of the future utility of the planets? From shellprime.rod. Well, the planet is your key to the Aperon universe. It's like the passport with which you hold to represent you're from Aperon. It is the as long as you have the planet NFT, you'll be able to earn tokens. When you fight in the arenas, there'll be more abilities for you to choose from. More elemental skill points, slightly more features on the card game simulation. They can always be staked. Having multiple planets can be bred. Um, that's pretty much your essential ticket to the Aperon universe. So, if will there be more? Well, when the Aperon ecosystem grows, there'll be more utility for the planets, definitely. But will the planets infinitely grow, even when there's a breeding system? Well, we're trying to keep this in check by managing a harsher breeding system, but also, of course, a system to help burn the planets, allowing planets to consume other planets to take up their age is a feature that we have. Zero, sorry, but there will be more utility for Apex animal other than the one state on the medium. In the future, yes, because Aperon is going to grow beyond the game. It will become an ecosystem for the entire for the entire franchise, towards toys, animations, the first step. And then, of course, there'll be other elements and gameplay elements that will likely be utilizing this. Our goal is to develop the game. I'm not going to develop a chain. I'm not going to develop any tech or any other system. I will flesh out Aperon to become a fully fleshed gaming franchise. And that's the whole reason I founded the gaming company. And it plans to ping inactive access holders that are not migrated to RON. Yes, we are trying to, but if you have plans or you have suggestions, please do help. We try to ping them and emails and everything, but that we hold, but still, we try to find them. Please, if you guys have good suggestions on how to grab their attention and migrate, please do suggest. Well, the migration channel will be closed sometime, and after that, yeah, they won't have much use. We may open up the migration channel if there are requests, and or help them do it, but we'll see. Will it affect future gameplay? Yes, it certainly will. Actually, it will cause incomplete star systems. But let's see how it fares. I think the first thing we need to do is try to find a way to get those guys' attention. We need to play the highest exodium planet and get the real model for now. In the future, will this be changed to something like highest exodium owned? No, it will more likely be you can transfer your exodium to another planet. Together with its breeding count, of course. I'm at the end. I'm at the end. I answered it all. Have I? Probably. Oh, Eric sent me a message. Okay. I think that answers most of the questions. Let me see if there are some new questions here. And someone write the answers. Yes, I'll send one of the overseers here to type the answers out. Or all the overseers to maybe separate this work and help type the answers out as they can. Overseers. All right, guys. Say something for the overseers. These are some new guys coming here, Mega Dino and God Dog. Let them learn more about the ecosystem and read the articles. To building the esports scene for Aperon. Well, Cyril, There's actually a giant esports stadium, or a giant. Well, I don't call it an esports stadium. I just call it a huge arena stadium in the Gothiverse game map for us to host tournaments. But is it exactly going to be esports? Well, I respect esports too much to call myself esports, but we'll definitely host real life tournaments, competitive tournaments, and games. I mean, so I like to compare ourselves with like Supercell, Clash Royale tournaments. They can be esport-esque, but no, there are many elements that one needs to balance and test thoroughly and get the team and the competitiveness down before one should be officially called an esports. If you look into how new our battle system is, it will take time to balance and prove the core gameplay and everything works, and may also take some team play in order to fully turn this into a sport event. So no, I won't call this an esports. But in terms of doing tournaments, world tours, um, regional selection, yeah, we will definitely do the whole show, and we will play on that angle. But I still respect proper gaming too much uh, to 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 claim Apron as an esports game. Can be minting 5 quad seed apostle for new player. If you hold the seed planets, you can still mint apostles. Actually, the apostles are the actually, no, you can't mint the seed apostles. It's labeled clearly in the game. You cannot mint seed. You have to mint apostles that you gain from the dungeons upon season 3. You can do that and mint them out. Okay, if there are no other questions, well, it's just a 2-hour AMA. Interesting. I guess much of the questions are similar. That's why I managed to pass through a lot of them. But yeah, well, thank you guys. Thank you for participating. If you have any more questions, feel free to write down here in the AMA channel. We'll try to answer as best we can. If not, just DM me. I'll try to find out for you guys. Thank you for supporting us and seeing us through all this way until this point in time. Token launch is coming. Game launch is coming. But a lot more is also coming. Very happy to see a lot of new faces around here. Looking forward to see even more shortly. But remember, we have to be dudes and duty and be friendly to each other. I wish you all lucky, success, and get your desired allocation. And watch Apron grow to be an even stronger ecosystem and game and community. I'm looking forward to have you all participate in the coming events as well. Got quite a lot of duty events coming up to help us spread the message. Get this boss CX to be happy. So yeah, thank you guys. The more we can do, the better we will go. All right, have a good one, guys. I have to go back to my work. I now have 102 messages waiting for me. Just on Telegram alone. Another 100 on Discord. Oh, and just 7 messages on the WhatsApp. Happy. 6 messages on Slack. Okay, back to work. Have a good one, guys, and see you guys next time.